return to Animania. Just like that, just like that. Oh, President Thomas is here. Christmas Eve and big delivery. We're on the road to Animania IV. With ACW, new CCW all the world, a few months away. I've got the news here to record all my picks for this year's Animania IV. Using those old school WrestleMania themes to get the atmosphere ready for what could be ACW's last run or something better. We don't know yet. But this, get all the results here on the Video Game Wrestling Network. As I said, I got my picks for Animania IV already. And it's gonna be a big one. I had a betting pool there, but thanks to a last minute match at ACW Direct, I got the whammy, and that means I gotta scrap the whole betting pool and just air out my picks. We're gonna start with ACW Direct and then move on to the big one at Animania. For starters, a showcase courtesy of SEA, that's Sports Entertainment Alternative. I helped out in the design for SEA's latest click-per-view Death and Rebirth, which had Rainbow Mika fighting against current SEA Women's Champion Sakura Hagiwara. And at Animania IV, Sakura Hagiwara who's still the current SEA Women's Champion, will also take on another popular SEA superstar in Mighty Yukiko. My choice was Sakura Hagiwara to win it all. An ACW Direct match, Luffy and Zoro, the Straw Hat Pirates, are going to take on basically the two people who started the Jirai and Saiyan Alliance, Samurai Jack and Zero the Maverick Hunter. I had Zero and Jack take that all. They started the JSA, and Samurai Jack is coming out with a new series soon, so this might be some good things for him. Another SEA superstar, Juri Sanada, is going to make her ACW debut at Animania IV, and she will take on veteran Samus Aran, who was completely distraught, so to say. Distraught will be a strong word. She is basically jealous of the talent. She got done over by Reffy of the Bullet Club, and she's not taking losing lightly. She floored Reffy. Completely went crazy. We went, ape shit on Revy, and she hasn't been heard from ever since. And taking all her frustrations out on all the Glamour X division. I had Juri Sanada to win over Samus. And ACW Television Championship on the line. Joe Higashi will defend against Ash Ketchum. Ash is starting in his own ever since Brock and Gary went to the JSA. But since Brock's been fired by the JSA, Ash has been on his own and is doing okay. But I'm still picking Joe to win. He's going to do everything he can to keep that title around his waist. And now for the ACW Animania IV matches. Let me get the appropriate music going. And I'll tell you the card one by one. Let's start. ACW Excel Tag Team Championships are on the line as the current champions Night Raid will defend against Team Guy, Rock Lee, and Neji Hyuga, who had to surrender their titles due to injuries from Night Raid. And after this, the losing team must disband. That's right. After Animania IV, either Night Raid or Team Guy will be no more. Next, ACW Glider X Championship is on the line as Reiko Hiramoto, who is also seen in SCA, will also take on Sailor Moon Usagi Tsukino, who is currently undefeated in UCCW. And they're going to meet already in ACW, UCCW, War of the World. But will the streak be on the line in a ACW, UCCW match? Hakeem and Matt haven't figured that out yet. Up next, the Street Fighters, Ryu and Ken Masters will take on the Saiyan Elite, Raditz and Nappa, the Impulse Tag Team Champions. And a match 25 years in the making. Ryoko versus Ayaka. This match was even before the founding of the JSA and the Bullet Club. All started in the Tenchi Muyo series. And this age-old battle will come ahead. Yeah, there's one more piece of information I forgot. This was the whammy. This was the whammy that made me ruin my betting pool. It was Dan Hibiki versus Vega after an altercation took place at XL 77, where Vega was getting a little too close to Asuka Kazama from Tekken series, and Dan didn't want nothing of that. But Vega's been in some pretty tough battles in NJCW. So I'm gonna go with Vega on this one. Now let's see. My choice was, I didn't tell exactly my choice. I chose in the other matches. I chose Night Raid for the XL to defend the XL titles. I chose Sailor Moon to beat Reiko. I chose the Street Fighters, Ryu and Ken, to become new Impulse Tag Champions, and I chose Ryoko to defeat Ayaka. Okay.
Who will survive?
Also on hand, the XL and Impulse Road to Destiny Championships. We got Full Metal Alchemist Edward Elric, Haru Glory, JSA members Hiei and Shoji Akinichi. And my choice was Shoji to win it all. He may be a member of the JSA, but he is surprisingly on a hot streak right now. And next, the Impulse Road to Destiny choice. Sagat against Goten, against Eren Yeager, against Kankuro, and my choice is Sagat to win it all. And now, the triple main event of the evening. The XL Championship on the line, Akuma defending against the Blue Spirit Zuko, and I chose Akuma to retain the title. In the Impulse Championship, Gohan against Sasuke and Tia, and I'm siding with Gohan to retain the Impulse title. And the main event, winner take all. Team Goku, consisting of Naruto Uzumaki, the Dark Magician, and Trunks, against Team Tenchi, members of the JSA, Frieza, Broly, and Solid Snake, the current Intercontinental Champion. I'm choosing Team Tenchi, and sorry Hakeem, but I have to go with what I know. Apparently, so is my friend Nabiki Kendo. She gave me these lists, and I might not agree with it, but Nabiki knows too. And there you have it. Until then, it's either Animania IV. This is Governor John Messer signing off. Just like that. Animania. Pop it up, pop it up, pop it up. Whoa, whoa. Animania. Fight to survive.